always like to hang around with the youth, you know, keeps you young. Well, I had 7 sisters and no brothers, and I was 7 out of 8. My father died when I was in the 5th grade. I'd worked in the produce yards from that summer until I got out of college. If you live in a home with 7 girls and a mother and no father, you get told what to do quite often. I mean, you started to work in the summer and you worked all summer long in the produce yards, unloading boxcars and loading trucks, and to me it was a wonderful experience, and you know, because I had an opportunity and it allowed me to have a little extra spending money. I got up real early in the morning. You know, I'd come to work at 4 on Mondays and Fridays and 5 o'clock on the other 3 days, and then, you know, 8 o'clock on Sunday, then you'd get a big break, and then on Saturday I normally didn't work. So I had some free time, and I had the capability of having a little walking around money to be able to, you know, go out on dates and that kind of thing. And I really got to know what the business was all about. It was an opportunity that I was able to take advantage of. I liked what I did. I liked hard work, and I knew it was going to get me someplace someday. And we were a small firm then in 1967. We were $2 million, and we'd been around a long time and had a good reputation, but we weren't doing all that well. And I was able to hire some great people and grow the company, first of all, by hiring the people, and then expanding our geography and our product line. It was pretty simple when you look back on it, but it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't all that simple at the time, I'll guarantee you that. The most important thing that I feel like I concentrated on was relevancy. If we had closed down in 1967, not many people would have cared except our 35 employees. We were just not relevant to our customers. We were not handling the product line we should handle. We were more consignment than purchasing product. And our customers would stop in every morning and see what we had, but you know, it wasn't consistent. The busier you are in your business, the more you have to juggle your faith and your family. And it's difficult. In my life, it's been the most difficult thing. I hang out more with my grandkids now than I did with my children. So balance is extremely challenging. You always have a threat to your business. I can say that today, and I can say it from 40 or 50 years ago. So we had to fight that by adding more and more value added, to where anything we could do that would be value added to a produce product would be something that we would want to be engaged in, so that would further cement our relevancy to our customers. Any competition that's out there that wants to come after us is always a challenge, but it keeps your adrenaline pumping, and actually it's a good thing. Competition's terrific, it makes you better. The guiding force behind all of that was to have a vision. And I think a vision is the most important thing that any of us can have in business. If you don't have a vision, and then within that vision you're setting your goals, then you haven't got a chance. Do you have any idea what a synonym for entrepreneurship is? How would you say resourceful would be a good word? Resourceful. Entrepreneurs are resourceful. When you go to work for a big company, you learn a lot. But there are some things that you take for granted. For instance, if you have a legal problem, you send it to legal. If you have a human relations problem, you send it to HR. When you're an entrepreneur and you have 3 or 4 or 10 people in the firm, you face the problem yourself and figure it out. And sometimes you have to go out and hire a lawyer or whatever, but you determine how to handle that challenge. Entrepreneurial activity and success is the lifeblood of our country. And if we don't continue to encourage it and make it even more of a frequency in our society, we're going to be a country that just doesn't revere hard work. I think that the most rewarding part of entrepreneurial experience is to watch the people around you grow and succeed. That's very, very gratifying. Our company deals in perishable product 24 hours a day, and it's very stressful until you get used to it. But you have to have a can-do attitude. In order to effectuate your attitude, you have to have a passion for it. You know, you have to really you have to like what you're doing, first of all. And then you have to realize that it's your own personal get up and go and passion to make it happen that are going to make it happen. You can't be an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur, without those two characteristics. A can-do attitude and a passion to make it happen. Regardless of what your endeavor in life is, and it doesn't have to be making a lot of money. I mean, if you set out to be the most successful archaeologist in the world, or astronomer or whatever, and you get to be that person, that is a success that you've earned. You studied to do that, you worked very hard to get there, and you did it primarily of your own energy and can-do attitude and passion. I don't know how you could be any more successful than that. And you can look back and you can say, I set my sights to be whatever it is I set it to be, and I've achieved that. And once you're up there, you say to yourself, how can I help other people do that? It's just a natural evolution. You are earning your success. Your teachers are helping you earn your success, and they never get enough credit for it. The people you work for, or did work for, or ran into in business, or in life, help you earn your success. And you're going to go out and be successful. Now, what is more satisfying when all of that happens than to be able to give back? I mean, come on, are we living our lives so that we can be billionaires? Or are we living our lives so that we can be profitable and successful and make our community a better place to live, work, and play? Entrepreneurial studies should be taught to everybody, because all of us are involved as entrepreneurs. I mean, we're all entrepreneurs in one way, shape, or form. So I think everybody should take entrepreneurial studies to some degree. And it's going to make us better forearm to get through life, and it certainly is going to hone our skills as far as being resourceful. Huh?